Power was assigned alongside Denji. While patrolling around the area, she had killed a devil. The high-ranked devil hunter Makima knew about what happens and comes. She gets annoyed at Power's reaction of killing the devil of a civilian hunter as a part of public safety. That's why she tells them that they are guilty of obstructing their business, and normally they would be arrested. She told Power that she really needs to think before acting and also makes Denji responsible for not getting her under control. Now, Denji gets bothered after hearing this because he doesn't want to get into any trouble, especially because he doesn't understand Power at all. Makima then tells Denji that Power has the ability to use blood in battle, but she gets worked up easily, and that can make her unable to fit devil hunting capabilities. Upset of these words of Makima, Power starts blaming Denji. She was trying to avoid penalties by passing it to Denji. Denji is shocked to hear this from her, so he tells Makima that Power is lying because he didn't know anything about the devil. It was Power who attacked and killed him after all. He also asks Makima to arrest Power because of lying. Both start arguing with each other, and Power did not want to accept her mistake. Seeing this, Makima tells both of them to calm down. Makima tells that she doesn't really care who got in whose way. She then tells these two that she wants to see both of them working well together. Power then promises to Makima about this. Denji goes at some place with Power and takes a drink for himself, but Power was thinking of something else at the moment and staring at the window, until she sees a cute cat and starts petting her. So it seems that Power likes the cats too much, but Denji wasn't paying attention to it. He tells Power that being able to just grab a drink is a dream come true to him, but if they keep screwing up missions, being thirsty is probably going to be the least of his problems. Power then tells Denji that she enjoys being with cats and spending time with them because she hates humans. However, it's not a matter of personal grievance. Her hatred is almost like a demonic instinct, and she hates devils too, because one of them took her pet cat away. Knowing this, Denji starts listening carefully to her words. She tells Denji that before she was able to recover her cat, she fell into Machama's clutches. Power feels that her dear cat may be dead already, but yet she finds it hard to give up hope. So if it lets her retrieve her Miaoi from that demon, she is willing to abide humans or anything else she needs. She thinks that Denji would understand such stuff for a cat hearing this. He says that it is dumb as hell. Power thinks that she may never understand humans, after which Denji says that he would get her if it was a dog. After hearing this, he gets ready to kill the devil who kidnapped the cat of Power. After all of this, Denji comes to an officer with Power who allows her to go out, but he tells Denji to make sure to have her back by 5 p.m. however. This time Denji was surprised because he didn't know that Power is not allowed to go out on her own. Then sets out with Denji to rescue her cat. She tells Denji that she knows where the devil that kidnapped her cat dwells, but the thing is that Denji is the only one who can fight it, as he would use the cat as a shield upon seeing Power to weaken her. Denji starts telling Power about his pet devil Pochita. He says that he can't pet him anymore, but it's cool because he's alive in his heart. But after listening to him, Power says unemotionally that humans are very foolish because death is the absence of life. So this nonsense about living on in your heart is no more than self-comfort. Denji guesses that she is right and keeps silent a few moments. He then starts thinking that maybe he is never going to get along with Power. We see Makima in front of several senior officers, where an officer tells her that there are rumors about the military use of devils. He asks Makima, how are the hunting dogs that had been added to the squad performing Nakama? Then replies that there's one that seems promising and another that seems interesting. After hearing this, an officer tells Makima that your job is to raise these hounds and then put them to work. So he warns her to make sure not to grow attached, but Makima keeps silent. After this, she leaves with Aki by car. Hayakawa tells Makima that Denji is disgusting and not interesting, so why does she have such high hopes for him? Makima thinks for a while. She then says that all devils are born with names, so the more those names are feared, the more powerful the devil is said to become. She gives the example that coffee is not considered very frightening, so a coffee devil would probably be weak. But if we talk about a car devil, it's easy to imagine being run over and dying, so it would probably be strong, and Denji can turn into a chainsaw devil, and that seems pretty interesting to Makima. He tells her that Denji might be interesting for her, but Denji will not be of any use because everyone in public safety has a real goal or motivation. But Denji said that he just wants to live the good life, and not only that, but Denji thinks he can be friends with devils, because of which Aki feels that Denji is a bad fit for his operation. On the other hand, Power has come to some place with Denji. She points with her hand to a house and tells Denji that Mioi and the devil are in there. Knowing about this, Power and Denji start going towards that house. Denji hoped that he doesn't have to chainsaw out. Denji then tells her that he can turn into a bunch of chainsaws, but Power does not believe him. That's when Denji notices that they are about to get closer to the house and Power is still moving forward, whereas she said that the devil was going to use the cat as a hostage. Power tells Denji that she misspoke and quickly attacks him, due to which Denji gets injured and falls unconscious looking at him. Power says that it seems his instincts are sharp. She then drags Denji inside the house where the Bat Devil was waiting for Power to arrive, because actually there was a deal between these two. He tells Power that she kept him waiting a long time, so he thought she had run away. Power then says that it took her this long to gain some freedom and she has brought a human just as he ordered. Now, the Bat Devil becomes overjoyed because today, after a long time, he is going to feast. So he hopes that he will be full of vigor. He then holds Denji in his hands and starts talking about his wounded hand. He tells Denji that because of this wound, he is hiding here. After this, he starts drinking Denji's blood. He doesn't like the taste of it at all, so he immediately throws him away. But still his wounded hand regenerates. After that, he breaks the house and comes out the inside of his mouth tastes disgusting. So he decides to cleanse his palate with another human now. Denji is badly injured at this point and he looks to Power. He then remembers what Aki had said, the thing that he forbade Denji to be friends with devils. Power starts telling Denji that humans are truly foolish, and she is amazed because he actually believed her story. Now, the Bat Devil looks towards the city from where he was getting the smell of humans, so he decides to cleanse his palate with some children. But Power then asks him to release her cat because she has brought him a human as promised. However, he didn't like Denji's blood at all. Therefore, he refuses to release the cat and swallows it right before Power eyes, which gets her sad, seeing this. We then see in backstory that Power was a blood devil. One day she found Mioi the cat in the forest, but this time she was looking very weak, so she decides to put some meat on those bones before she feasts. She then gives Mioi a cow's milk. She tells Mioi that she is looking forward to killing her because she has killed all who have met her eyes, but after some time she starts liking Mioi. Meanwhile, the Bat Devil kidnaps Mioi at this point. He was badly injured and tells Power that he needs it. So she wants to save this cat, then she should bring him a human. In this way, we get to know the reason behind this Power's action. But now even Power could do nothing to save Mioi, so she becomes very sad and tells Denji that she understands how he feels when he said he couldn't pet Papchita anymore, and this is really an awful feeling. Then the Bat Devil swallows Power, but Denji is unable to do anything at this time. After this, he starts going towards the city. That's when he learns that Denji is hanging over his leg. He is very surprised to see what he sees. The Bat Devil gets very angry with this, and he holds Denji in his hand. Then Denji starts telling that there was a time he couldn't find Papchita because he was gone when Denji woke up in the morning. So he looked all over town, but couldn't find him. He then thought a devil might have eaten him, but when he got home, he was crying and waiting for him. After that, he was so relieved that he fell asleep. Holding him, Denji wondered how Power felt when she tried to sleep. Knowing the devil had Mioi, Denji, starting his transformation, appears as the Chainsaw Devil and cuts off one of the Bat Devil's hands. But now both of them fall together on top of a building where a girl is also present in that building, and she was very scared to see these two. Denji asked her to run away from here. But now Bat Devil was very much surprised by this, because even after Denji being a devil, let that girl escape from here. Now Denji stands up and starts attacking the Bat Devil. But at this time, both of them had come in the middle of the city. That's why people get very scared seeing them now. The Bat Devil also tries to attack Denji, but he saves himself from his attack and starts injuring him. This angers him even more and tries to kill Denji. Meanwhile, Denji sees a father stuck here with his son, but he tells them to run away and starts facing the Bat Devil himself. The Bat Devil was stunned to see Denji saving the man, so he throws a car devil turns his mouth into something strange and attacks Denji with high-speed air. But he is unable to stop this attack. The bat devil thinks Denji is dead, and he goes a human to heal himself. In the meantime, he hears the sound of Denji's chainsaw, and Bat Devil couldn't believe that Denji was still alive. After all of this, what happened? Denji appears, and at this time he was looking very dangerous now. Seeing him, Bat Devil condition worsens, and he frees the captured man. He then attacks Denji with a big stone, but our hero breaks it into pieces with the help of his chainsaw easily. Seeing this, Bat Devil goes to attack with his punch, during which Denji injures his hand very badly with his chainsaw. But now the Bat Devil could not face Denji at all. After this, Denji makes his final attack and kills him in one strike, during which Denji was looking very dangerous, and almighty. This episode ends, but still awesome stuff to come. If you have enjoyed the video, please subscribe and share this with your friends for more anime recaps. Thank you for support and see you in the next recap.